one of the most diverse, exciting, and energetic cities on the planet, the Big Apple has everything you have ever dreamed of and perhaps more. In my previous video, I talked about 10 things to do in Midtown Manhattan. In this video, I will focus on Lower Manhattan, which includes some diverse attractions such as the artsy Greenwich Village, the vibrant Chinatown, and the buzzing financial district. Built from 1869 to 1883 by 600 workers, the Brooklyn Bridge has influenced the hearts of New Yorkers for decades. It is iconic, beautiful, and has so much history.
Walking on the Brooklyn Bridge is one of the things that you must do when you are in New York. You can get an amazing view of Manhattan while you are walking.
Walking on Brooklyn Bridge was for sure a fun experience for me in New York City. The views of the Manhattan skyline, the bridge itself, and even the Statue of Liberty in the distance are absolutely delightful.
This area is the most photographed street in Brooklyn. Getting to this area is very easy. Just take the walk on the Brooklyn Bridge from Manhattan, and when you finish the walk, turn left and you're gonna get to this area, which is very live and vibrant.
DUMBO, which is the short for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass. This charming neighborhood has become a more popular place over the last couple of decades and is a great location for having coffee or snapping some Instagram photos. Now that you are in Brooklyn, if you have time, it is worth visiting the Brooklyn promenade, which gives you an incredible view of Manhattan.
We are in Brooklyn promenade and look at this view. This is insane.
Before we continue, please take a moment to like this video to help with its discovery on YouTube. Now let's head to the financial district. Financial district is the city's buzzing financial heart, home to Wall Street, 9/11 Memorial and Museum, Oculus, and One World Trade Center Observatory.
This structure here is the Oculus. This is incredible. I saw a lot of pictures on Instagram, but this is amazing when you are here seeing it in person.
The Oculus is simply a train station with an incredible design. It is one of New York's most beautiful structures. To me, it's like an alien has landed there, but it is known as it is like a bird being released to inspire hope and love in the city. After 12 years of construction and constant delays, it finally opened to the public in 2016. Designed by the famous Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava, the 4 billion building exceeded the original estimate by 100% and is considered to be the most expensive train station in the world.
The 9/11 memorial site. It is very sad being here, but it's an amazing tribute to the victims of the terrorist attack in 1993 and 2001.
Visiting the 9/11 Memorial and Museum will be an emotional experience in the financial district area. The memorial and the museum are basically separate destinations. The memorial, which is located in the footprints of the attacked World Trade Center towers, is sobering and free to visit. On the other hand, the museum is an intense, heartbreaking accounts of the events of 9/11 and the rescue and recovery events that followed. It is home to tens of thousands of artifacts and exhibits. the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, the One World Observatory towers over the rest of the city. It was built to replace the Twin Towers that were destroyed by 9/11 terrorist attacks. It gives spectacular views of the city from its observation deck. Being the financial heart of New York City, it's easy to assume that Wall Street just belongs to the stockbrokers and traders. The Federal Hall is located in this area, and it is actually the place where George Washington was sworn in as the very first president of the United States. It is a museum now and totally gives an insight into the birth of American nation. On the other side of the street, the New York Stock Exchange building is located. Unfortunately, it is not open to the public, so you cannot go in. While you are there, don't miss taking picture with the fearless girl in front of the New York Stock Exchange building. It promotes female empowerment. The Charging Bull is one of the most popular places to visit in the financial district.
We are next to the Charging Bull, which is in the financial district of Manhattan. Basically, it's a symbol of optimism, right? Because of the bull market. And I think it was made around 30 years ago after the Black Monday stock crash by an Italian artist. And obviously, just look at the lineup here. It's so huge. And also, some people take pictures at the front, and some are taking pictures at the back with the, the testicles, and they rub them, maybe some lick them, and it's for good luck. So we did a virtual rub today, so hopefully we'll make some money.
Virtual money.
Virtual money. Bitcoin.
SOHO, Little Italy, and Chinatown are not far from each other. I suggest spending a couple of hours to explore these neighborhoods together. SOHO is one of New York City's most iconic neighborhoods.
SOHO district is popular for its cast iron building. It has more than 200 cast iron buildings. As you can see in my background, some of these impressive buildings.
It is also known as an artist's getaway in the 1960s and 70s. This style of architecture was popular in the 19th century because a mold could be used to produce multiple pieces of cast iron. However, the style fell out of fashion by the 20th century. Certain areas of SOHO are considered to be historic areas. You can relive the past just by walking around and appreciating the architecture. SOHO is also well known for its trendy shops and cool galleries. Little Italy is full of street art. You can find incredible murals across the neighborhood. Spending some time around the neighborhood, especially on Mulberry Street, you'll spot the famous portrait of Audrey Hepburn, among other eye-popping creations. Little Italy is also the setting of famous movies such as The Godfather, Mean Streets, and Leon the Professional. Spend some time in Chinatown to enjoy the Chinese culture. Manhattan's Chinatown is home to the highest concentration of Chinese people in the Western Hemisphere. So these are some of the main attractions in Lower Manhattan. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Leave a comment if you have any questions. See you in next video.